I'm off on a mission to discover the Big Easy beyond Bourbon Street, that magnet for tourists made of cheap booze, nighttime partying, and daytime regrets. But to really get a taste of this city, I needed the help of a genuine local. So I turned to tomahawk enthusiast and Cajun chef Isaac Toups. What makes a chef Cajun, you may ask? Well, the Cajuns, or the Arcadians as they were known before they were exiled from Canada by the British, sorry folks, brought their culinary skills with them to Louisiana, blending French, Spanish and West African cuisines in New Orleans. But that was a long time ago. I was sure there'd be a bit more to the Cajun story by now. I'm Simon Majumdar, world food traveller and journalist. I've seen and tasted my way through over 70 countries, and now I'm on a mission to discover what's at the heart of American food culture. Usually when I arrange to catch up with someone in New Orleans, they ask me to meet them for a plate of beignets at Café du Monde. I'm not sure that donuts are a uniquely Cajun delicacy, but Isaac definitely knows all the happening places in town. This is not going to be a typical New Orleans adventure. Isaac.
Simon.
Hey.
Very nice to meet you, man. Good to meet you, man. Come on, give it here.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Yourself, man?
Yeah, fantastic.
Good.
Not sure about this weather. I'm sweating like a sumo wrestler's jockstrap.
Just get used to sweating, and then you'll be okay.
It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning.
That's okay. We'll have enough libations, enough food in you where you'll just ignore it.
Promise me that that's true.
I've got some cooking extravaganza ready for you that you are going to die over. We're not just going to cook little things. We're going to cook a lot of things. We can cook a lot of big things. Oh, yeah.
But you are, as you said, you're born and raised here.
Born in a little small town called Rain, Louisiana, in Cajun country. Then I wanted to start cooking professionally when I was 20. And I said, well, if you're gonna cook professionally, you gotta go to New Orleans.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
For you today. Let's roll with your two best donuts.
Beignets, delicious little deep-fried dumplings of choux pastry, have been the go-to breakfast in New Orleans since the French first introduced them in the 18th century. I can't imagine starting a day in New Orleans without a sugar-coated pile of them. So these donuts had better be good.
Powdered jelly with a homemade muscadine jelly, peanut butter glaze, bacon, and bananas.
And for perspective, this is my hand and this is an espresso cup.
Fantastic.
These aren't your average sized donuts.
I'm sorry.
These are big monsters.
I'm one of those guys, so I'm going to apologize now.
Just get in there. There we go.
Hellfire.
There we go. Just get it all over you.
Oh, man, I like.
All right.
Have to try this one. That is fantastic. Whenever I come to New Orleans, inevitably people are going to go, well, let's go and have a beignet. And don't get me wrong, I love beignets, but I can tell why you wanted to come here for the donuts.
This is where I really go. This is where I take my kids, and it's authentic New Orleans because it's New Orleans boys making this place happen. And you want to support our local guys.
My first New Orleans lesson, not every day has to start with a beignet. So what else have you got planned?
Oh, I've got some music, some drinks, some knives, and some fire. And if that's not a good time to you, buddy, you're in the wrong place.
How do you say it down here? Let the good times roll.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Fantastic. One of the things I miss most when I'm on the road is really great home-cooked food. So when someone invites me to join them and their family for dinner, it's always a very special occasion. It's even more so when you find out that that invitation is also going to involve a whole roast animal.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to the backyard.
This is Ivy Tubes.
Hey, Ivy.
And you must be Amanda there.
Tubes.
Hello, Amanda.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely
Thanks for
to
coming
meet you.
over.
It shouldn't have been a surprise for me, but Isaac's family were just as hospitable and just as eccentric as he was.
Brent Tubes.
Nice to meet you, Brent.
Grab some logs.
So what is this? Tell me more about this.
This is what we call a Cajun microwave. So this is going to cook by convection.
And you wouldn't think it would work like that because, you know, heat rises, but
Yep.
amazing this convection current that they use with cypress.
And the cypress doesn't catch.
As long as you keep it between 275 and 300 degrees.
So you'll get this going on there, then put that inside.
We're going to put it right on top.
Oh.
And for right now, we need to take care of the animal. You want to come help me?
Oh, wow.
This comes from a local spot that raises some wonderful hogs.
I have to know what she's brining.
Beer, brown sugar, salt, bay leaf, garlic, jalapenos, apples.
Are we going to use
You're
this bit?
absolutely going to use that bit. We don't let anything go to waste. Someone will hand me that salt and black pepper right there. Now, this is what I want you to do. Just kind of take it and give it a good sprinkle right from the box. And I'm going to follow you right behind with some fresh ground black pepper. Yeah, hit it.
As I travel around the world, I see a lot of whole hog cooking, throughout America, but also in Asia and other places. So why is this particularly Cajun? What is it about whole hog that is special to Cajun cookery?
During the boucheries, they kill all the pigs at once.
Yep.
So it wasn't necessarily a place, it was a time and an event. So while they would take a bunch of the heads and make hog's head cheese, and they take a bunch of the bellies and make cracklings, you have the whole hog cooking to feed everybody while you're doing everything. And you also hit on the head, you travel all around the world, everybody loves to roast a whole animal. There's just something romantic about it that just breaks it down to basic human nature of cooking with fire.
It's very primal. It's
It
very
is.
kind of man and beast. The importance of pork in Cajun cuisine can be traced back to the original home of the Arcadians in Europe. It was common for every rural family to have their own pig, which was raised over the winter and slaughtered in the late spring. Communities coming together to slaughter pigs has been part of Cajun cuisine since the Arcadians first arrived in Louisiana over 250 years ago. Traditionally, the pigs were cooked over an open fire, but the invention of the Cajun microwave means that they can now be roasted anywhere, even in the backyard.
This is a candy thermometer. It's as cheap as you can get, but we're gonna insert it through this little small hole right here, and it's gonna get us ambient temperature.
Seeing the whole pig really does give you a respect for your food and the Cajun tradition of making use of the entire animal.
We are ready to go. Pig on the fire. Well, I've already started to work up a sweat. I've ruined one shirt, and I need a drink. You?
Yeah, I definitely need a drink. Is this Ivy's first hog roast?
No, it's your second.
Wow,
Yeah.
6 weeks and it's
Yeah.
already number 2?
We get around.
With a little taste of the sweet and the savoury already on the fire, my mouth was watering. Isaac suggested we head to his own restaurant, the Meatery, as he wanted to show me how the Cajuns have developed a completely new style of quick curing. I'll tell you what, before I do anything else, I want to take a picture of you in front of your fine store. Oh, that's brilliant.
Welcome to the Meatery. 2 Satsuma sours, please, Adele.
Why are we here? I know this is your restaurant, but you know what I do for a living. I am a tough critic.
I am confident in my wares. You're about to get some of the fresh style charcuterie. In Cajun country, we didn't have cured. You can't hang a sausage outside, it's gonna rot. What we did have was smoking. What we did have was confit, mousse, cracklings, hog's head cheese.
Most people think of Cajuns being old-fashioned, heavy, rich. Is your food like that, or is it...
It's heavy and rich, but it's not old-fashioned. It's steeped in tradition, but this is contemporary Cajun.
Actually, no, I've changed my mind. I'll just have a salad. No, I'm messing with it. Oh, whoa. This impressive range of piggy products with a Cajun twist confirmed what I already learned on my travels. Pork is the world's favorite meat because you can eat every part of the animal.
So, starting off at the top with this is my gratons, my cracklings. Double fried pork belly with fat, skin, and meat on them.
I have to hug you. New Orleans lesson number 2. Your good health.
Salute.
Toasting to someone's good health after anything double fried makes absolute sense. As we say in England, here's to your healthy good blood, and here's to your bloody good health.
I like that.
Where should we go in first?
I don't know.
I love me some head cheese, so tell me about this.
This is Chapakvila Farms heads, and only heads, boiled overnight.
You're gonna have to excuse me. When I eat really good food, I pull very disturbing faces.
That's okay, I'm used to it.
These look really fascinating.
The Rion, the candied pork belly,
Smoky, sweet. There's a little sourness in there.
red wine.
Now I have to go, because I can't get this in California.
I'm so sorry. Salt, honey, foie gras.
It annoys me sometimes that people go, foie gras is cruel, then they'll go and buy themselves a $4 chicken.
Right, and that's that's the cruelest chicken on earth.
Yeah.
Cured pork shoulder,
You cure this in-house?
good in house.
What's this one?
Pate grand mère, or your mother's pate.
So real
Rustic.
country-style French pate.
Bacon, chicken liver.
So we've eaten like Cajuns, but there's one drink, and we've had a wonderful cocktail here, I love this, but there's one drink. You know what it is, before I even said that, to me says New Orleans in a glass.
New Orleans in a glass, Sazerac.
And I'm going to set you a challenge. This is your town, but I actually think I know the man in this city who makes the best Sazerac in New Orleans, actually the best Sazerac in the world.
In the world?
And I want to bet you that you'll agree with me. What do you reckon? Are you up for the challenge?
Challenge accepted. Let's go.
Back in the 1850s, a cognac called Sazerac de Forges et Filles was imported to New Orleans. Sazerac cocktails became so popular that a bill was once introduced to make them the official state drink of Louisiana. Who better than a local like Isaac to taste test the Sazerac of my good friend and fourth-generation bartender, Chris McMillian?
The thing about Chris is that you're not only going to get a great Sazerac, you're going to get the history of it.
When we started drinking distilled spirits in large quantities in the 17th century, we tried to consume them in the same way that we consumed fermented beverages, beer and wine. But the consequences were profound. When you go from drinking a 5% alcohol content to something that's 40 or 50% alcohol content, people literally fell down dead at the bar. They had a saying, drunk for a penny, dead drunk for two. So the first thing we do to modify alcohol is we add water to it. The next thing we do is add sugar. We either add an acid agent to it, typically in the form of citrus, or we add a bittering agent to it, and that's the cocktail.
New Orleans lesson number 3. Cocktails always taste better when they've been made in slow motion.
If you were going to make a Sazerac, you would take 2 rocks glasses, fill one with ice and water, and have it chilling. Into the second glass, you'd place a sugar cube and saturate it with Peychaud and Angostura bitters. I add a little splash of water to help dissolve the sugar and also to help dilute the drink. I then muddle that into solution. And I add good rye whiskey, some ice, stirring it up, chilling it, and diluting it further. Then you empty the glass that you've had chilling, put a little spritz of absinthe into it, turn it around and throw it out, and then strain the contents of the first glass into the second glass, topping it with a spray of lemon oil for perfume, and you have the Sazerac cocktail.
To Chris, the sage of the Sazerac.
Cheers to you, gentlemen.
Thank you. This is delicious.
So here's the big question. Did I win my challenge? Is this the best Sazerac you've ever had?
No lie. This is the best Sazerac I've ever had.
After a Cajun charcuterie plate and a taste of New Orleans in a glass, it was time to head back to Isaac's house. The pig had been roasting for 5 hours, so I expected it to be delicious. What I wasn't expecting was a full-on Cajun throwdown.
Hey, everybody!
Hello!
Hey! You wanna grab that side?
Oh, you gotta have the pigtail.
My mother's band with my aunt. Trade you.
Crackling.
Yeah. What part do you want to eat first?
I think we need to go for the snout. Now that's what I call nose-to-tail eating.
Now, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna separate some of this crackling to give out. Everybody's salivating real hard.
And listen to it. Hit.
Oh, yeah. You can't make this up. Bring the plates, bring the plates.
Eat. Eat.
Oh man, Isaac, good job. That's great. What'd you think about it, Simon?
I'm too busy eating. I'll tell you in a moment.
You were smiling. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
This has been just incredible. And you, new friend.
Hey, hopefully you come away with a different and a new appreciation for real Cajun food. Because this is what it really is. Food you love, around people you love, or like.
There you go. I've discovered everything I need to know about Cajun cuisine.
Everything? No.
Really?
Tomorrow, we've got even more. So you can keep eating. We got more in store tomorrow.
New Orleans lesson number 4. A dead Cajun pig and a live Cajun band are an unbeatable combination. I slept very well that night. But I'm not going to lie to you. I may well have had a slightly improper dream about that pig. Acadiana, or Cajun country, as defined by the Louisiana legislature, refers to the area that stretches west of New Orleans, encompassing almost the entire southern coast of the state. With tea in hand and a belly full of pork from the night before, we headed west. Our mission, to eat boudin.
This is where they perform miracles in meat. It even says it on the sign.
I can see it over there.
You can smell it. You get that smell?
The smell.
Smells like love.
I've eaten blood sausage in dozens of countries around the world. Some people might find the notion of anything made with blood a little bit challenging, but I'm not going to lie to you. I love me some blood sausage. The blood sausage has a long and illustrious history. In fact, the first mention can be found in the Odyssey. Ancient Greek writer Homer speaks of, quote, as when a man besides a great fire has filled a sausage with fat and blood, and turns it this way and that, and is very eager to get it quickly roasted.
How y'all doing? Isaac Tubes.
Isaac Donald.
Donald, nice to meet you.
Simon, good to meet you, sir.
Simon?
Yeah.
You're not from here, are you?
North Louisiana.
North?
Yeah, north of the I-10.
North I-10.
After a little sampling of their beef jerky, I knew I was in for a treat.
Wow. Do you think there's any chance we can actually see you making some of it around the back?
Yeah, right now I think we're doing a little boudin. Not many people have ever seen boudin being made.
Fantastic, let's do it.
The boudin owes its presence in Louisiana to the French, but the Cajuns have made the recipe all their own by adding herbs and spices such as cayenne, chili pepper, oregano, and thyme.
This is the blood boudin. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but this is
I've eaten it,
pretty
but
unique.
I've never seen it being made like this.
Well, not many places left in Louisiana still make it. The blood actually was illegal back in the early part of the 70s, late 60s. The government passed a law, and it wasn't sanitary the way that the blood was caught. They stopped everyone from making it. My dad was very hard-headed, kept submitting plans back and forth with the USDA. They finally accepted one of his methods of catching the blood.
So he saved the boudin.
Basically, yeah.
What else is in there apart from just like the blood?
The only difference between this and the white boudin, we just add blood to it, basically, and a little seasoning. Then it's stuffed and it's recooked, which is what they're doing right now. We're putting it in a pot and we're gonna recook it so the blood is cooked. It's not raw.
So this is just gonna boil away in there for...
No, you can't boil. We use natural casing.
Oh, so it bursts?
Yeah, it'll pop. You get it up to about 180, 190 degrees and you hold it there until it's fully cooked.
You're sous videing the boudin.
Essentially. Yeah.
When people think of Cajun food, they think of boudin, they think of blood boudin. So what is it? What is it about this? If you hold that up, when people see that, they're going to go Cajun.
Cajun is kind of like gumbo. It's a little bit of everything. I mean, in this particular part of the state, you have an influence from the Acadians, but you also have some German influence from the town called Des Allemands, not far from here. You have a little Spanish influence with Cajun. It's kind of it's a melting pot somewhat. It's all the ingredients that make a Cajun. It's a little bit of the food. It's a little bit of the music.
That's what we've been talking about.
It's a little bit of the landscape, the swamps and the marshes, you know.
So just like the combination of ingredients in the boudin makes it Cajun, the combination of the music, the lifestyle, the food, the people makes it Cajun.
Donald introduced me to his father, Lester, who took over the business from his own father in 1949.
You're basically the man who saved the boudin with fresh blood, because otherwise they'd be using powdered blood like they do in a lot of places now.
Probably.
Yeah. But I'd love to try the red boudin. And how would you traditionally have this? Would you put this in stews, or would you have this on its own?
Actually, on its own, this is a boudin that is eaten cold a good bit, actually. A lot of people will eat it cold. Probably more so than the white. The white, most people heat it, but that is eaten cold a lot of times, and also warmed up and put on grits. A lot of people like it with grits. You ready to taste it?
Oh, I've been ready to taste it since the day I was born.
Simon, my dad has to go. If you don't mind, I'd like him to taste it first.
Oh,
and make sure I made it right, because I could have messed up.
I want to get the right seal of approval.
New Orleans lesson number 5. Doesn't matter what business you're in, you're never going to do things as well as your parents.
Need a little more fat.
Oh.
He has spoken. Ain't that good, Simon?
I enjoyed your hog roast. This is one of my highlights of the trip so far. This is
right on, man. Don't get too full. We got burritos and we got other stuff later.
Did I let you down yesterday?
You did not.
Good. Boudin to go. Let's do it.
My first bite of a boudin burrito, inspired by a recent influx of Hispanic immigrants to Louisiana, was enough to confirm that while Cajun food was proud of its traditions, it wasn't afraid to evolve.
It's dynamite.
Is your tongue slapping its brains out for more? Or?
That is.
so good. So good.
The bounty of the land was one part of the Cajun story, but it would be impossible to talk about Cajun cuisine without a mention of delicious Gulf shrimp, which the locals and I consider to be the very best in the world. The Cajun passion for shellfish may well originate from the exquisite lobster the Arcadians found off the coast of their original home in Nova Scotia. When Isaac pulled his monster truck up to the edge of the bayou next to a large fishing boat, I will admit that my stomach gave a huge heave of dread.
This is it, sir. Welcome to it, my brother. This is a big old fishing boat.
The last time I went into deep water on a boat, I spent 6 very unhappy hours leaning over the side of the boat and longing for death.
How's it going, fellas?
Isaac Toops.
Lance Nasio.
Lance.
Simon, good to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you guys.
Isaac reassured me there was no possibility of this particular vessel leaving the dock today, and with that promise I was persuaded to step on board the good ship Anna Marie.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
I don't know if it's that formal.
British. We've got to observe Royal Navy traditions.
Were we saluting?
But I saved some shrimp here for you guys.
Beautiful. Look at these guys.
This is just gorgeous. I can think of so many ways I want to cook this.
New Orleans lesson number 6. Louisiana fishermen love talking about their shrimp almost as much as they love eating them.
Just put them up here and kind of just talk about them a little bit.
I have one question. Do you ever get tired of eating shrimp?
Oh, no.
Never?
They always bowl. You like a shrimp bowl?
I've never had a shrimp boil. Well, certainly not a Louisiana shrimp boil. Are we going to do one?
We're going to do one.
What would be, like, the key ingredients for a shrimp boil?
Shrimp.
Apart from, I set myself up for that. Apart from the obvious, the shrimp, what else are you going to put in?
We put garlic and lemon and potatoes and onions, and we use some Cajun seasoning in there.
A seafood boil, is that real Cajun? Can I mark that down as a real Cajun experience?
The thing about Cajuns, you know, we eat what comes from the land. We have to be resourceful people living out in these, you know, estuaries, and that's one of the meanings of Cajun is eating what you produce.
Enough talk. Let's eat.
Well, folks, it's a Louisiana shrimp-off. In one corner, Lance and Jake making a classic shrimp boil. In the other, Chef Isaac Toops making his legendary shrimp stew.
That's hefty. It kind of makes yours look a little weeny, doesn't it?
Mine's thicker. His is larger.
Mine has much more capacity. Pleases a lot more people.
Now, I like to get my pot nice and hot first, so your roux doesn't take quite as long.
So what are the proportions?
Equal parts canola oil or any good vegetable oil. Add your flour. You add a little bit. I'm gonna cook this down and wait till it gets nice and dark.
And roux is basically just a way of thickening any soup or stew.
As a base, but with dark roux, you're gonna get some flavor.
Let me
Yeah,
get it.
constantly stir the bottom.
Wow, it's already, you can smell
Yep.
just that roasting.
We got it nice and dark, we got it where I like it.
Yep.
Now we're gonna add our shrimp heads. Now give it a good stir.
Now that is special.
A little beer.
The smell coming off that already of that roux, that roasting of the oil and the flour. There's so much of that shrimp fat in there. There's so much flavor in that. It's just incredible. Just on its own, a cup of that broth, I think, would be just perfection. This is Cajun.
This is Cajun. You're on the dock, on the water, by the shrimp boat with the shrimper.
Now it was time to experience some true religion. Isaac added the holy trinity of Cajun cooking: onions, bell peppers, and celery. Meanwhile, back at the boil, the lemon, the garlic, onions, and potatoes have been bubbling away in the boiling water.
Woo! Oh, you can smell all of that garlic, all of that seasoning.
All the citrus.
Oh,
So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour these shrimp into the water, the boiling water. So we're just gonna give them a little stir in there. I mean, you can see everything turns pink pretty quick.
Immediately.
And when you see about half of them that's separated, it's done.
Something tells me Isaac's taking this friendly challenge a little bit too seriously. Someone be sure to hide the knives.
you just eat this family style. You just pour it out and people dig in. Is that how the best way to do it?
Yeah.
Dig in.
I was hoping you would say that.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
There's plenty of good slurping noises going on down this end of the table. Heat is just the right amount.
Yeah.
Doesn't overpower the shrimp. You can still taste the sweetness of them. Let's try Chef Isaac's, or I'd pay a ransom if someone stole that recipe.
So Simon, have you figured out what Cajun is?
I think it's about being unapologetic, about who you are, and about wanting to share that with everybody. But you know what I think it is about more than anything else? I think being Cajun is about hospitality. And I think this is some of the best hospitality I've had anywhere in the world.
You're always welcome down here in Cajun country.
I think people need to know it. I think people need to get down here. I think they need to experience this. And they definitely need to experience this.
I'm very happy to declare this competition an honourable tie.
Happy, happy, happy.
Sadly, it was time to say a proper farewell to my newest friend.
I've had the best 2 days, I can tell you. I've had a ball.
I've had a fantastic time here the last 2 days myself.
When I first met Isaac Toops a little over 24 hours before, I knew straight away that we were going to become great friends.
And I knew this was going to be our final experience, and I wanted you to leave New Orleans full, fat, and happy, because that's what we do as Cajuns.
However, as we clinked glasses with one last shouted cry of "Ça c'est bon,"
Ça c'est bon.
Ça,
It is
c'est
good.
bon.
I knew that it was more than that. Isaac was now my new Cajun brother, and I was certain that whenever I returned to the Big Easy, there would always be a full glass and a full plate of amazing food waiting for me.
After I said one final farewell to Isaac, I headed back to Bourbon Street for one last walk among the tourist horde and the neon lights.
For too many visitors, this strip of cheap, noisy bars is all they ever see of this remarkable city. However, thanks to Isaac, I had been lucky enough to see another side of New Orleans, and it was enough for me to already start planning my return visit. How do the Cajuns put it? Laissez les bon temps rouler.